Hello everyone! I'm super excited and thankful for Sherry for asking me to jump in here live and talk to you guys about how to maintain a high PRV without, say the drum roll, without exhausting your personal network. So real quick, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna invite some of the people in the group. I'm not really sure on how many beauty guides we have in this particular group. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go down the list and I'm just gonna invite a few. So if you're jumping on now and you feel that this might be a topic that you wanna share with your team, you can go ahead and you can press the bottom left button on your live viewing screen and share the video into your team chat, into your team group, whatever it may be. You can also figure out how to download the video to share it as well. So how's everyone doing tonight? If you're jumping on with us live, make sure to say hi. I'm super new to a lot of you and I'd love to know where you're tuning in from, where you're coming from, what your team name is, whatever it may be. I'm also gonna keep this video super short and sweet because we all know how live videos can tend to get super long and exhausting, and they can tend to be scatterbrained and all over the place. And I definitely like to keep things right on focus, and I'm gonna cover just a few topics with you guys when it comes to maintaining your high PRV. Hi everyone. Hi Kat. So I'm just inviting a few people real quick while everyone jumps on. How are you guys doing tonight? Super excited to do this. Thank you so much, Sherry, for asking me to jump on live. So while everyone is jumping on, I want you to list one thing. I want you to really take a moment to think about one thing that you are afraid of when it comes to talking to people about your sales or about products or about purchasing more products. What is it that you are afraid of? And put that in the comments. And I want to kind of at the end of this video kind of go through some of those fears with you guys to help you overcome what it is that might be holding you back in your business when it comes to sales. Because sales, it's not an easy job. We do not have an easy job. As easy as it may seem or as easy as it sounds, you are asking someone to spend their money with you as a beauty guide versus going to Sephora or Ulta or Walmart or Target or wherever it may be to buy makeup or skincare. So we don't necessarily have an easy job. I want to know what is it that you are afraid of, or what is getting in your way. Sometimes people aren't afraid of anything, but maybe there's a roadblock that's holding you back from achieving the PRV that you want in your business. So I think I've invited a bunch of people, and like I said, if you're just jumping on and you think that this might be a topic that can help your team, you can share this video into your team chat or your team group, whatever floats your boat. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started because I don't want to keep everyone on too long. How's everyone doing tonight? There's 5 things that I can say as a network marketing professional, myself, because that's what I consider myself, is a network marketing professional, and I'm offering women amazing products. For one, we have the best that I have ever used, skincare and cosmetics wise. So when you're thinking about what is it that your job is to share our products, whether it's skincare, whether it's lip products, whether it's makeup, whether it's just beauty advice in general. Your job as a beauty guide is to share what it is that you have to offer, okay? Here's one common misconception that people have when they become a beauty guide, is that they need to sell something. You should not have the forefront of your mind and your goal to be to sell someone something. If you are starting your journey or you're starting your relationship with this in the front of your mind, it's not gonna go well. Because ultimately it's your job as a beauty guide to develop relationships and to keep a lifelong customer, okay? And we're gonna talk about how important it is to maintain that customer relationship, because the moment that someone feels that you are ultimately there to sell them something, they're going to shut you out quicker than you can ever imagine. So I have 5 things. If you're on here live or if you are watching the replay, take some time to get some paper to write these 5 things down, whether you have a planner or notebook or whatever it is that you work your business out of. Write these 5 things down because you can go back to them and you can refer to them when it comes down to a moment where you're like, oh my God, it's the 7th of the month and I haven't sold anything. Oh my goodness, it's been 5 days and I haven't even color matched anyone. I haven't done a skin consult. What is going on? What am I doing wrong? Right? We all freak out and we have these little demons in our head that can beat us up and give us so much self-doubt when realistically, some people just might not have money. As crazy as it sounds, some people just might not have money that week. So you really have to open up your eyes, broaden your horizon, get rid of the tunnel vision. This is one thing that I really focus on with my girls on my team is don't look straight ahead. Yes, stay in your own lane, but don't get tunnel vision. You need to look all around and you need to put all the different factors into what it is that you are doing. Okay, so 5 things that will lead you to high PRV in your business. 5 things. Number 1, the first thing is going to be consistency. As crazy as that sounds, consistency is the number 1 thing that you need to have in your business. Whether you are having sales, whether you are having people join your business, whatever you are doing, you need to have consistency. And if you are lacking consistency, I can guarantee you, I could put money on it right now, that is what is hurting your business. The fact that you are not being consistent. And here's one really, really good metaphor that I like to use. Think of yourself and your business as a snowball, okay? Here you are, this giant itty bitty little snowball, right? And we want that momentum to go. Whatever momentum it is that you are focused on, whether you're a runner, you're a jogger, you're a straight up race car, whatever it is, think of it as a snowball. So you have that snowball and you're rolling at whatever speed it is that you want to roll. You keep rolling, you keep rolling. Oh goodness, wait, something happened, my son's sick. Oh my God, something happened, I have to go on vacation. Oh no, I don't have internet right now. Oh wait, I don't have this product. Oh this, oh that. Oh, I'm feeling bad about my business. Someone hasn't bought from me in 10 days and your snowball stops. Right? Your snowball is going to stop and it's going to sit there. And what is it going to do? It's going to melt on one side. So your snowball isn't going to be round anymore. It's not going to be able to roll at a consistent momentum that it needs to roll at, right? It's going to be flat on one side. So a couple days, maybe a week, maybe a month passes and you're ready to work your business again, right? And you need that ball to start rolling again. And what happens? It's flat on one side. So it's going to be wobbling along and you're not going to be able to pick up that momentum and you're going to consistently be hitting roadblocks because what did you do? You let that ball stop. You let that snowball stop and melt on one side. And you know how hard it's going to be, and you all know, we've all been there. I can guarantee you we've all been on this road. We lose momentum and we lose consistency and things fall apart and you have self-doubt and you have all these insecurities. Don't ever let that ball stop. Whether you are making sales, whether you are adding people to your team, stay consistent. If you were to look at any of my social media, you will see that there is consistency on all of them. When it comes to Instagram, when it comes to Facebook, my personal profile, and when it comes to my personal customer group, there is consistency in all 3. And even when I'm feeling down in the dumps, like POOP, I am still posting and working my business, whether it is a before and after picture, whether it's product knowledge, whether it's a motivational quote, whether it is something that I share from a teammate or a leader or Michelle and Madison or whoever it may be. You need to be putting that content out into the world because consistency is what is going to get people's attention. And you always have to remember that people are expecting you to quit any day now. They're expecting you to quit because it's too hard and it doesn't work. And there's no way that you can make money doing this. You can, and you do, but you have to stay consistent. So make sure that you show up. One important thing that I always keep in the back of my mind is that what would happen if I didn't show up to my work, my job? If I just decided not to show up one day, you'd get fired. You'd be out. You would get fired. Show up to work. And if this is your work, then treat it like a job and it will reward you. So, number 1, consistency. Number 2, hype and energy. What if you're a super monotone person? Like, what if you're a super chill, like you're not hyper, you don't have a lot of energy? That's okay. Have energy and hype and excitement and passion for what it is that you're doing and the products that we're sharing and the company that we work for, because those things in itself will radiate from you. If you are not good at having energy and you feel that you don't have hype, work yourself up, build yourself up, practice, go live, make still videos, whatever it is that works for you. Build up the hype, have excitement, have passion, and it will radiate from you, and that will attract people more than you will ever know, especially ones that aren't watching. And eventually you'll find out who the ones that aren't watching are, who they are. But if you are consistent and you have hype and you have energy, you can rule the world with those things. Seriously, there's so many things. So make sure that you have fun. Keep things short and sweet. If you're making still videos, and what I mean by still videos, those are like pre-recorded videos, keep those like 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Put some fun music in the background. Obviously, Facebook is putting people in jail, so make sure that you're using instrumental music, no words. No cool songs, no Justin Bieber, no Madonna, anything that has a copyright issue. Make sure that you're using instrumental music, and that problem will be solved. Make those short, I would say maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And if you're going live, get straight to the point. Straight to the point. I mean, like, you hit the live button, you start your video. Lordy, please do not be like, hi, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait for people to jump on as you're filing your nails. Nope. Hit the play button, you're on the stage, and you get going, because 90% of your viewers are going to be replay watchers, and you're going to lose their attention straight out of the gate. Straight out of the gate. So get on stage and roll through it. And make sure to keep your live videos, I would say, less than 30 minutes, because people don't have time to be watching an hour-long live video, okay? So work on that. Number 3, be educated. And so when I talk about being educated, you need to know your craft. This is your trade. This is your craft. You need to be able to answer a question right away. And if you can't answer it right away, then you need to be able to tell them, hey, I am going to reach out to my upline or someone on my team or my team chat and find out this answer for you ASAP. It is your job to be educated in what it is that you are offering to people. And if people feel that you're not educated, they're not going to trust your opinion. They're not going to trust your advice. They're not going to trust that you know what you're talking about. And if you are a professional and you take your business serious, you need to be educated on your trade. And product knowledge is where it's at. Product knowledge 100%. Number 4 is going to be the follow-up. Following up. Oh my gosh, someone bought something from you? You better either call them on the phone and tell them thank you, send them a personal email from you, an actual email. You have this information when they purchase from your website. Send them a personal email, send them a handwritten note in the mail with maybe one sample, and say thank you. You know what I mean? Message them on Facebook. I guarantee you that there's people that you do not know ordering from you. It may not be all the time, but I guarantee that there are people that you may not personally know order from you, and you need to be able to reach out to them and tell them thank you. Off of Facebook. As much as Facebook is everything to us and we hold and generate and run our businesses off of this social media platform, Facebook is not the world to everyone else. That is so important to remember, that Facebook is not as important to everyone else as it is to us. It's not. And so when you can get that out of your head and you can actually pick up the phone, you can call them and leave them a voicemail, because people don't answer numbers they don't know. Leave them a voicemail and say, hey, it's so-and-so. I'm your beauty guide from Limelight. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for taking the time to order from me. You would make someone's day. Send them a handwritten card. Send them a message on Facebook. Do it all. There's never too much thank you. You know what I mean? There's never too much thank you. And honestly, if you can build that tight-knit relationship with them, also following up maybe a week after they got their skincare regimen and saying, hey, how are you loving it? What differences have you felt with your skin? They're probably going to say, oh my gosh, I haven't used it yet. Or two, oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I cannot live without this. So then you can offer them information on our Shine program where they can do automatic shipments. If they don't want to do that, then you can put it in your calendar, either on your phone or on paper, to remind them that they need to order again. Remember, it's your job to maintain a customer relationship, okay? When you run out of something, what are you going to do? You're going to run to Ulta, or you're going to run to Sephora, you're going to run to Walmart, Walgreens, and you're going to buy new face wash, right? If you remind them and let them know, hey, your product should be running out soon, I would love to set you up with an order. They're going to be like, oh, thank goodness, I totally forgot. You know what I mean? So, and then I also ask them too, what other skin issues or what other skin problems do they want to work on? Do they want to start working on anti-aging? Do they need to exfoliate maybe once a week, once a month? Talk to them and find out what it is that they need. And here's the number one thing that people always forget, besides being scared, right? Because we don't want to ask them too much. Besides being scared, we often forget that people need guidance. They don't know. They have no idea. That's why they're coming to you as their beauty guide to help them choose something that's going to suit them. That, again, is your profession. You are a beauty guide and you are offering your services, your brand knowledge, your education to them to help them find something that works perfectly for them. So don't be afraid to give them advice. Don't be afraid to tell them what you know. But also, remember, don't be pushy and don't be looking for the sale. If you're genuinely wanting to help someone, the sales will come. The sales will come, but you have to be genuine about it and you have to be able to offer your education versus trying to get someone to buy something. So number 5, that leads into what we were just talking about, being genuine. If you are genuine in what you're doing and you are treating your customer how you would want to be treated, they will stick around. If you send them samples, here and there as a thank you, a big one is the makeup removing cloths. I put one of those single deals in a card with one stamp and I mail them off, and you would be surprised how thankful people are for a makeup wipe. Little touches like that, they're not expecting it. You know what I mean? So if you just are out of the kindness of your heart and your business role are sending them something as a thank you for appreciation just for being your customer, people like that. And also know that when you're being genuine and you're building that relationship and you're creating a friendship, they're going to be more apt to want to try different products, especially if they trust you and your opinion and your knowledge. So being genuine, building those relationships, and actually following through. And not always just talking about sales in general. Okay, so those are the 5 things. First thing, consistency. Second thing is going to be hype and energy. Amplify that just a little bit. 3 is be educated, know your brand, know your products. 4 is following up, whether it's on the phone, in person, on paper, or on Facebook. And number 5 is going to be genuine. Okay, be genuine all the way around in your business. All the way around. Be genuine in your business. And so if you have not seen, which maybe you have not, most of you probably have not, I have a video on YouTube called the 5 Love Languages of Social Media. We're not going to get into that in this video because this is specifically about how to talk about generating high PRV. And with those 5 tools, you can generate high PRV. I'm going to talk about our customer group real quick, but if you have not seen the video on the 5 love languages of social media, you should. It's a video that I have to help you as a beauty guide setting up your Facebook as your storefront, and the do's and the don'ts and what those 5 love languages are. So I'll link that video below after this, just so you guys, whoever wants to see it, you can. But here's the last few things. Your VIP group. You need to show up in your VIP group every day. And those same 5 things that we just talked about need to be in your VIP group. You need to be doing before and after pictures of yourself. You need to be doing videos of yourself. You need to be doing stuff with you in it. The people that want to buy from you and build relationships with you as a beauty guide, they want to see your mug. They want to see you. They don't want to see other people. So just know, the more that you share you as a person, your lifestyle, your everything, people are going to connect with you. And if you're using those 5 things that we talked about, it all comes together. It all comes together, and they are going to trust you as a person. And honestly, that is how you're going to maintain a high PRV, because they're going to keep coming back to you if you follow through on those 5 things. And there's plenty of other things too that you can add to the mix, but just make sure you have that solid base and you actually show up. And here's the one last thing I could definitely say in regards to having a high PRV. Work your business. Work. Don't be afraid of people saying no. Don't be afraid of rejection, because honestly, the more no's that you get on products, on people joining you, whatever it is, the more yeses that are down the pipeline. So welcome those no's and that rejection and all of that with open arms, because that's only going to help you fine-tune your skills, and it's only going to help you broaden your horizons to all of those yeses that are in the pipeline. And I promise you they are. So don't get discouraged. If you have a couple people that aren't interested, that's completely okay. But when you get the people that are interested and they love the products because they're amazing, how can you not love our products? Keep those relationships and baby them and take care of them, because they will stay. If you offer amazing customer service, it will stay. And that is how you get high PRV. Again, go to my personal Facebook profile and you will see I show up. I'm doing videos. I'm doing before and afters. That is how you maintain it, because people want what you love. Promise you. Promise you. And with the last thing, very last thing as I'm closing, don't expect to be like anyone else. Don't expect to be like your upline. Don't expect to be like someone on your team. Don't expect to be like me. Don't expect to be like anyone. Don't be like anyone. You cannot compare, because comparison is a thief of joy, which will cause you a bunch of other issues in your business. Be you. Be genuine, be you, and people will gravitate towards that. Sherry, yes. So any tips on how to build your customer group? With all those 5 things that we talked about, especially sharing videos, sharing before and afters and all that, anyone and everyone that comments or likes on any of those things, start building a relationship with them. Message them and talk to them and genuinely build a relationship. Do not cold message. Do not just throw random people into your group. It takes time. And that's one thing that I think people forget, is that you're not going to have 500 customers banging down your door. It's not going to happen. And you have to really focus on building that relationship and getting people intrigued with your energy. And a lot of times when I do live videos, I say, hey, as I'm talking and I'm building with people, if you want to be in my exclusive tutorial group, where I do more tutorials and I talk more about beauty and product knowledge and all this stuff, make sure to comment below and I'll get you added. If you kind of leave it a little bit mysterious and you keep it exclusive, people want to see. You know what I mean? That's like that kind of element of surprise. They want to know what you have going on behind closed doors. And leading back to that 5 love languages of social media, your Facebook page shouldn't be like a vomit of limelight. It shouldn't. It needs to be a mixture of different things. And when you create that balance, you're going to get people in tune and you're going to get people interested in what it is that you're doing. Your exclusive group is where you can vomit limelight all day long. That's what it's about. People know that. So really just focus on the interaction that you're getting on your personal Facebook page and transfer that into your VIP group. Because I hate to call it a VIP group. It's a exclusive tutorial group. People don't like the whole cheesy VIP thing. Like, they're over it. So don't treat it like a party either. Don't treat it like a party. Just have fun, get to know the women that are in there, and really network with your network. And the one thing that I didn't touch on is getting in person, getting face-to-face with people. This is something that I've struggled with personally because I just didn't have the time. I work a full-time job, I have a toddler, I have all these things that I'm doing, and I just couldn't find the time to meet with people one-on-one. And let me tell you, doing mixers with people, maybe 1 to 2 times a month, pairing up with like a LuLaRoe, with a Stella and Dot, with the Chloe and Isabel, the jewelry, all that stuff, getting together and doing a mixer for a friend and her girlfriends, there's no pressure. So everyone gets together, they have fun, you have snacks, you have drinks, and you will be shocked at how much sales you get from a mixer. I have not seen a mixer that doesn't do sales because there's no pressure. It's not like you're showing up to a sales thing with a pamphlet, you know what I mean? Like, here's our makeup. No, everyone gets together, they have fun, they talk, they have food, they have drinks, and they get to play with stuff. And I highly recommend pairing up with some local gals from some different companies and offering what I call as a mixer. They've been super successful, and that's a great way to generate really high PRV in one night. Face-to-face means so much to so many people. And if you can just remember in your head that Facebook is not everything to everyone. As much as it is to us, for us to run our business, it is not the same for your customer base. So remember that, and just be confident. Share what you love, and everything else will follow. So I hope that this helps you guys. Thank you for listening to me ramble for this long. But I look forward to helping in the future, and I hope that you were able to take away some tips and tricks to help you in your PRV from this. And I'll go back through and answer any questions that I may have missed on the comments. But until next time, I love you all. Thank you guys. I'm super excited to be a part of Limelight, and thank you, Sherry, for having me. I'll see you guys later.